How to use Google Slides with Miss G and Boy Meets World. This video is going to show you how to access Google Slides, design Google Slides, insert an image, a GIF, a video, and then share the slides. Google Slides might be the easiest way for you to still have your lectures or notes and an interactive way for students to make assignments. So when you're in your Gmail account, you can go up here to this little Rubik's box. When you click that, you get all the Google apps, and right here is Google Slides. So you could open it that way, or you could also go to Drive and open it through there. I usually, when I'm teaching, I have my email open and Drive open. So if I were to show you in my Drive, what you would do is you would go up here to New, and right here, it's like I can get all the different Google apps. But I would click Slides, and then no matter which way you do it, this is what's going to pop up. And it's a blank slide, so the first thing I'm going to do is title it something. How to use Google Slides. Okay, and now it's going to automatically eventually save to my Drive, and I'm good. But I hate white. This is boring. So the default also pops up themes. So I would go and pick something. So I personally like the darker screens because I think it's easier on the eyes. So maybe I do that one. All right, I like my blues and greens. Now I need to title this something. Might as well make it the same thing as what I saved the doc. With yours truly. So next thing you do is you can exit out of the theme. And you can always go back and change the background or the theme. I don't like this color or style. If I go to background, okay, I don't want blue. I want some purple. Let's try. No, I don't like purple. No, I want to go back to the blue. Okay, done. And then the theme is where you can pick which style you want. Layout, though, is when you start adding new slides. The default is obviously I title it something, I add what I want. But if we went to layout, we could pick whichever form we want. I use the side-by-side one, and I use the title and body, and then the actual title, and that's it. I pretty much lived in those three. But let's say this is what we want, and I'm going to title this How to Insert an Image. And then I'm also going to add how to insert a video. Because I know we're all smart enough to figure out the text part, type, bullet points, change the style, change the font, no different than Word. But how to make this more engaging is with images, GIFs, and videos. So that's what I thought I'd show. So now when we're in here and I want to insert an image, the first thing you got to do is go up here to Insert right there. Okay. Make sure that the slide you want it in is highlighted. And I go to Insert, Image. Now maybe I saved it to my computer. I never actually do that, but you could. Maybe you use Google Photos. I don't. Maybe you want to literally take the picture right now with your camera. I don't. So really, I use one of three. I could search the web, and yes, I'm going to use Boy Meets World as my default to explain things. So maybe I type in Boy Meets World. This is what pops up. Okay, and I want to just click and slide. Or when you click it, it even says Insert at the bottom, and then here we go. And then I can make it larger, move it around, make it smaller, do whatever I want with it. Now, the second way I would insert images is by going to Drive. And then every image I've shared in my Drive appears. And let's say I want to just do Knowledge is Power. I insert, and then rinse, repeat. But the step with this means you have to have taken the photo, found the photo, and already saved it into your Drive for it to appear. And the third and final way to insert an image is with a URL. which means this is where you get the GIFs, because GIFs are really just moving images. So this is a link to find the GIF. Now, you could find GIFs off Google and find the link for it, but I personally think we all need a Giphy account, Giphy.com. It's the best way to find links and moving images. And then I've decided this is the perfect one. This is Boy Meets World, Shawn Hunter. He can't stay here anymore. He has to escape. I think that's perfectly our lives. So we would go to copy link. Now, I could do short link. I just do GIF link, the whole thing. And I've copied it. And then I go back to the slide, insert. Yep, this is what it'll look like. Hit insert. And now I have an image that actually moves. So when students are looking at this slide, it's going to actually move and not just be stagnant. The only issue, though, is that you have to have it in presentation mode and internet. If, let's say, you download this slide and they're just looking at it as like a traditional presentation, they didn't actually open it through Google Slides, then this is going to be a freeze frame. If it's not opened through Google Slides, the image won't move. So just keep that in mind. Now, how to insert a video. Well, what you would do is you would go up here again to insert, you go to video, okay. And then what you would do is maybe you have a video saved in your Google Drive. I've been making a lot of Screencastify narrations. I could click that and enter. Or maybe I want to go instead to a URL and I found the video off YouTube and I want to copy and paste the URL. Or I just want to search for a video on YouTube. Now, I've already picked one I like using my Boy Meets World theme. This is when Mr. Turner is trying to teach them about Much Ado About Nothing, and his line is that Shakespeare still says things that keep us on the edge of our seats, and then we get this. And Sean's going to fall out of his chair, and I thought I'd show you a little bit.
You know, these chairs really aren't the best for sleeping.
And I love this clip. I even show it to my students when I teach them Shakespeare and say, thank you for not pulling a Sean. But here I'm going to share it. And now I just want to copy the link. And then I go back to the PowerPoint, paste it, and then here we go. And I hit select. And then again, I can move it however I want. But if you look on the right, now because it's a video, you can do a few different things. You can mute the audio, which means when it plays, they can just see all the images. And so, for example, I could mute the audio and then add a narrative talking over the video so they can see what's happening but not hear it. You can do autoplay when presenting, which means that the minute the kids get to this slide, the video will start automatically. They don't have to click the play button. You could start the video later on. Maybe I want to start it at 10 seconds. It's a great way to now have videos here. I've been using this a lot right now. I've been, creating an assignment, and then I do a video narrating myself going over the PowerPoint, and then I have that PowerPoint video on the PowerPoint. So I tell students here, if you go to the video PowerPoint slide, you can watch me talking about it, or you can just forget the video and look through the PowerPoint yourself. But this is how you can insert a video into a Google slide, and this is how you can insert an image or a GIF, aka moving image. Now I'm going to show you how you can share a Google slide. So I have finished my slide here. I want people to see it. There's one of two ways I can do it. So the first way is through being in Google Slides as I am now, and you go up here to the Share tab and click Share. I could enter anybody's email and just send it directly to them. And then right here with the edit icon, they can either edit the document, comment on the document, or view the document. I can copy a link and then just share that link through Google Classroom, through a website, through text message, email, all that jazz. But before I send it via email or copy links, you need to make sure it's in the right setting. So up here, you can see right here, default is anyone with the link can view. Now I go straight to more, and you can see everything. So you only have these options. This one means that it is completely public. You could search it, no confidentiality whatsoever. This is the one I like right now with online education, because this way parents who don't have a school account, students that are on their personal account, they can still access this. Because even though we want them on their school accounts, we can't guarantee they're using that. Then these two right here are school account specific. And the last thing is can view. So again, before you copy a link, make sure is that you want them to be able to change it, you want them to be able to comment, or you just want them to be able to view. Because this is a tutorial, I'm only letting you view it. But for example, when my students are doing projects on Google Slides, I have it as can edit. And this way then I share the template and they can add slides and design it however they want. And then you would just hit save, copy the link, and there you go. Now the second way is that to get out of Google Slides and go to your Google Drive. Here's the video here. I would right click, share, and then everything I just said still applies. Those are the two ways to share a Google Slide, and honestly, the sharing tutorial works if it's Google Docs, Excel, Forms, or anything.